told you I'd call you back. Okay, first of all, okay, so in the first parts or so, ooh, one of the channeled songs that came in was Pretty Ricky's "Can We Make It Like It Was," right? And so that song just kept playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing in my head. Playing, girl. Clairaudience at its best. Such a blessing. Even though I'm complaining right now. Anyways, so I was like, well, shit, I'll listen to it after I get done. You know, I like that song. What ifs? Well, your girl didn't know that it was gonna end up bringing a whole damn message with it, so hold on. Okay, so since Mr. Man is all in his feelings, like so in the feelings. Earth's heart. Earth's heart, and I'm talking about in the feelings. And in the last one we was talking about digging deep. So he has dug deep, and that's a tough core. That's a tough core, and he realizes that there has been a lot of stagnation in that core for a hot minute now, and it's like you like in the first one with the runes, it mentioned ice because we had Isa or Isa, and that's so funny because that word popped into my head yesterday, and I was like, because I know somebody whose name is Isa, and I was like, but you know, whatever. I didn't think much about it, but ice digging through the the wellspring that is their heart. Here we are with Neptune, and before we had Uranus, and I kept wanting to say Pluto. So Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, the outer planets. The outer planets are helping to bring things closer. And for some reason I'm getting the image of Three Eye Atlas, and I felt the need to close the lid on my baby lips even though the lid is already closed. There's something about what we're hearing that needs to be adjusted. Something about our hearing needs to be adjusted so that we can hear things clearer, so things aren't so uncomfortable, if you will. And it's okay if you need to take a pause and adjust. But the blues got you. The blues got you. And I'm getting the blue aliens. I don't know what my hands are doing. Blue aliens. And it's funny because I've been getting the Avatar aliens coming in. Pandora also 345. Neptune with Against Nature. I didn't pull it. It was just, yeah. Neptune and 10 again. 10 came out as the second card in the other one, and y'all saw me shuffle. Wow, that was fast. The yellowing, the reddening, and silver. Someone is following their gut. Someone's following their feelings. Neptune is 9. Neptune, the mystic's planet. It transcends. So something transcends. Its transcendent energy projects toward the heavens. When the Neptune card appears, the Seeker archetype is activated and doorways to new dimensions open. Was I just saying? In the last one, having to dig deep in order to find love, and they've done that. The masculine has done the digging. And that's why they want to make it like it was. Not necessarily like it was, but like wanting to be back in love, be back with you. So this is like a return, and I got like a Saturn return. Like the structure is returning to your life. This person brings structure, order, and balance, whereas you bring flow, ease, and comfort. Boy, I'll cry right fucking now. 5:45. A voice whispers from beyond the earthly plane, perhaps calling you to a pilgrimage or a new spiritual practice, or you may experience meditative bliss beyond your wildest dreams. Divinity has arrived, whether you call it nirvana, samadhi, enlightenment, or just a good old serenity. Amidst your spiritual awakening, remember that ultimately the work is not about you. Okay. So they have done the work. And let me take a second. Now I just want to keep crying. But my ear was itching. It's still itching. 6:36, but they have, and it's funny, because in the last reading, the energy was coming in, and now it's coming out. Like, oh, I get why tin and silver have come out, because we are moving from something that was easily breakable and malleable to following our heart, following our bliss, following our gut into something that is, I heard top tier, something that is precious, something that is, I heard mind blowing. um, it encapsulates the energy of the moon. Okay, I want to read the yellowing. The yellowing. That's 14 and 15. The yellowing and the reddening. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't know how to describe that, but because that I was having to call and reschedule something, but that was like a call and confirmation, a reminder of the thing that I was going to call about. And it kind of gave me more information, because like I thought it was one thing, but it's really another thing. So really you're getting the truth of the matter. Here we are going to read the transitioning, indicating transitioning. The yellowing. Yellowing, yes. We're transitioning from something malleable into something stronger. Into something. And it's so funny because we got tin, yellowing, reddening, and silver, right? And that is, silver is way above tin. It's stronger than tin. And the yellowing to the reddening is that alchemical process of going from, of transitioning into something more forceful, something more powerful, something more aligned, something more heart related. The red of the heart. The reddening card appears, it signifies health, power, a climaxing of the work, a coalescing of what has been learned. The laboratory is no longer separate from the alchemist or from the work, but the three are now one. Y'all, I've been crying like this since last night. Um, I'll catch you on the next one. Part 2. Okay, now that I've calmed myself down, oh my goodness, y'all, pray for me. That's goofy. Life is goofy. Um, Still making it like it was, and also Genuine's changes. That's significant. There's something going on with my ears. You know what I think it is? I think it's how I have my hair today. Because it's like, it's down, obviously. And I feel like that's significant. Maybe someone's finally listening, finally ready to build something. Jesus. And look, do you see that? It's so clear. The love I have. You see the love I have for you. I can't wait for you, girl, because I've been around the world and I met a lot of other girls, but ain't nothing like you. No, 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 no. We put too much in just to pull out. The Hermit. Temperance. Knight of Wands. Wow. And you saw how fast that flew out, 216. Two of Swords. The Fool. The Fool clarifying Two of Swords. That's so funny. Because in the last reading, 234, I had the Two of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords. Right? And now I have the Two of Swords clarified by the Fool and Four of Swords in reverse. And it's also crossing the Hermit. And the way the Hermit card is looking, it's like he's looking down at himself resting, or actually getting up. Like, we're not resting no more. Knight of Wands, we're ready to take action. We've balanced, we've got the balance. We've got the balance. Now we're putting in the effort. We're putting in the action. King of Swords. They see clearly now. After their hermit period, they finally see what they have needed to see. The moon. They see through the illusion. They see the truth of all the illusions that have been around them, surrounding you. And now it's like they've turned their back, for one, on the devil and the devilish ways of, I heard, wishy-washy and juggling, narcissistic behavior, if I'm gonna just put it plainly, just doing what they want, when they want, how they want. They've turned their back on their devilish ways, and now they're ready to, Yeah, it's two of wands to the six of wands. It's four wands. They're ready to build something stable and happy with you. Like you're close to the ticker tape, like you know when you're running a marathon and there's that line, you're close to the victory line. Please be so fucking for real. What I just say? What I just say? What the fuck did I? What the? See, boy, this shit surprises me. Okay, and like, yeah, your girl has had her gifts all her life. But that does not mean I have always embraced these some bitches. Okay? So I be just as surprised as y'all. Alright? Please believe. Because it's one thing to know you got them. It's another thing to see them bitches in action. It's kind of scary. Alright, what else? Because, like, what I say, the yellowing, and we got the yellow. There's so much yellow. They have, and so much red. They're following their gut towards their heart. We put too much in just to pull out. So we just gonna keep growing, baby. We put too much in just to pull out. He's done found his emotional footing. Ah, he's done found his emotional ground. Wow. And look, you see I had to step back. I heard powerful. Like, I don't, and I willed myself back, but I'm pulling it to me. So there's such a magnetizing, drawing energy, and you even see there's a in there. There's a lot of wand action, that's for sure. A lot of wands and cups, a lot of water. Actually, there's a lot of water. That's a lot of passion, baby. A lot of passion. A lot of passion. So, you done, yeah, do with that what you will. Because they gonna do with you what they will. Huh? Hey, how we doing today? Divvy. Divvy's the name. Anything else? I wasn't even gonna take this card, but I was so fucking glad I did. Oh my god. Boy, I tell you what. And listen. You have not left the look. Look. They are wanting to build and celebrate with you. Look at that. Like, there's so much prosperity, so much balance, so much joy and happiness and love and harmony and prosperity. Oh my God. Like, yeah, there's some anxiety. But, like, shit, we ain't tripping. Anything else, cards? Any other cards? Yeah, okay, hold on. Any other tarot? Watch the last videos, okay? Watch part ones. We got the sun and the moon. And that is eclipse energy. This is something that is now being brought to the surface, being seen to the light of day. That's why there's so much blue and yellow. Blue, Mr. Blue Sky. And what was I just talking about in the last one? What's done in the dark will be brought to light. And that doesn't mean everything is always bad. Boy, 919, Death, and King of Wands. Anything else, cards? Why? 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 Wait, what? What's this about? Bitch, what? Is that supposed to be upside down or what? Cause like, you got me tripping now. Okay, shit. Oh, God. Boy, I thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack. I was like, what the fuck, we was doing so good? Yes, okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah, okay. Wow. Ugh. Yeah, and there's sirens going off. This is the one, baby. This is the one. Okay, let's go to the next part. 1010. Cool. Okay, part 3. We're going to get some charms and letters. Charms and letters. Maybe SpongeBob is significant. I think that's Bubble Bass. So maybe Pickles are significant. And Barnacle Man. This is like... I don't want to say that's Bubble Bass, but it might be Bubble Bass. But it's also giving me the my leg guy. So maybe legs. Someone's getting their legs. Someone's finally getting up, getting the footing. Someone's finally, Barnacle Man is finally standing up, essentially, to Bubble Bass and saying, no, how you're acting and your behaviors are wrong. Like calling like this is the two dualities of the masculine, and it's like the one is calling the other out for their shit. And it's like, this is, look at that. This balancing. This balancing. This balance. Truth and love. Truth and love. Truth and love will always prevail. Okay. Okay, R. 2 R's actually. Oh, it's funny because it spells rare. R-A-I-R. Rare. But obviously not how you spell rare. So maybe, and it's funny because I put that over top of the full 2 of Swords. So someone is like, this is a rare opportunity for them, or maybe a rare occasion for them to step out in this way. C-E-M. Or mech. Rare mech. M-E-C. I'm not looking, I'm just looking like L. That's funny how it stood up. It's showing me the blank, and at that same time Bubble Bass stood up, and or the my leg, I don't know if that's Bubble Bass or my leg, and Barnacle Man, like he rolled over. Anyways, and it's funny because I have Barnacle Man in my car and he rides as my passenger. Like, anyways, what I was saying about this letter is the blank side is showing towards me. So maybe Odin is significant. Odin's also tagging in. Obviously because of the runes. But P-L-P-E-B. Belp, B-E-L-P. Bell, Bell P. I feel like I can make words out of these, out of all of those. Okay, let's get some tiny charms. Yeah. If I do shells, you'll have to give me a second because we do shells differently. We'll do it both ways. Okay. Yeah. We got a piece of the pie, piece of cake. Check out yesterday's reading. Stitch, a coffee, I heard McCafe, a shell, and I was just talking about shells, and an alien. And I feel like I was talking about aliens. Hey, Feds, 515, the Galactic Federation, say hello. I'm going to have to do a reading. I will do the reading on Three Eye Atlas, I promise. After. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, that was more for me than it was for you, apparently. Toy Story. Oh, Toy Story is so significant. It's like you're Woody and he's Buzz. You're the grounded one and he's the flighty one. You're I I heard you're the runner and he's the chaser, but swap it for how it is. But it's giving it's kind of like, double alien. When I was talking about blue aliens, and also blue dolphins. Take that for how that resonates, because both the party kind and also the actual animal. But this is giving I'm getting the energy of being in a foreign land, and I know it's because this masculine is in his feelings and he's having to be. We've got almost all the kings out here. The only king we don't have is the Knight of Wands, and that's because they're not all the way confident in their action. And my ear is ringing. 707. But they're showing up as the Knight of Wands because they are determined to come towards their balance, because they recognize that this is a foreign land for them, that they are alien to their own emotions, and because of the love that they feel for you, they're digging deep. They're digging deep for their slice of the pie, and it's like they're having to go on, run on overtime, overdrive by hippie savage is significant, but they're digging deep to find you. And it's like they don't realize that as they dig deep to find you, they are finding themselves. I'm being drawn to this amethyst. It's like the knowledge and the wisdom is almost hard for them to grasp, but they realize once they take their time, they can get their hands around it. 9-9. It was 8-19. They can grasp the wisdom, the knowledge in their hands themselves. Also, this pink one. I'm not sure what this one is, but if I find out, I will let you know. I'll set that one to the side. And also, snowflake obsidian. So ask these for clearing. Ask these for balance. Call on this snowflake obsidian for the balance. Look at that. The literal balance. And it's so funny. Air, air and water, air and water. The balance is here. The growth is being shown. Look. Alright, you guys. For one, it's a hell yeah. And for two, give me 1 second. Okay, so to wrap it up, the shells say hell yeah. And they also are giving us our Orisha of Obalue, or Omalu. And in Yoruba, it means king, lord of the earth. King, lord of the earth. Um, Hold on, give me a second. He is also the shaman, the healer. And they possess the miracle of healing. He is the mystery of life and death, of the pain that brings life, but also of the miracle of healing, of the return to life, and of the emergence from illness, of new beginnings and new consciousness. Obalue is present in moments of inner death, of great psychophysical change, in mortal illness, and all those other things. In convalescence, they are there. They are present. He is present now and facilitating this moment of deep inner transformation for this masculine, for this collection of masculines, so that they no longer feel isolated and like Stitch. Okay, kids. I love y'all. I'll alert you guys later. Bye. Hey, let me know if y'all want to do some more of this Orisha stuff I'm learning myself. We can learn together. Okay, bye.